All right, so we need to inspect this trailer. We need to find all of its secrets. We're gonna do a lot of pausing here. Look at that baby. Look at that freaking baby. I love that baby. I love how huge its eyes are. How old do you think this baby is? Because it seems like a preemie to me. Anybody agree? Seems like a preemie baby. Never mind, I need a Mads audio hook. You're safe for now. Yes. Yes. Let me tell you something. I'm really happy about that, Mel. Alright, so it seemingly is revealed at the end of the trailer that Mads, Cliff, is talking to the baby this whole time. And we'll talk about what he's saying to the baby at the end, but I'm starting to think that he is trying to free this baby. He feels like the baby is trapped in as a not a weapon but an object to be used, a tool to be used, because he's Bridge Baby. And I think Cliff is trying to release him.
Baby, don't worry. It's okay. I'll always be with you. See the sunset, the day is ending. Let that yawn out. There's no pretending.
Alright, so this is not so much that she's been grayed out here as I thought originally. That is from a previous trailer. I forgot. Somebody mentioned on YouTube. This is from the rain dripping, falling on the picture. So the rain in this game has special properties, as I think we've seen. We saw that the rain in a previous trailer caused the guy to age rapidly, right? So maybe it's not that the picture is grayed out; it's that the picture has aged when the water hit it. So this is almost like an incredibly old part of the photo, and everything else is a little bit more fresh. Maybe that's a possibility. However, another thing we saw in the trailer, going specifically to gray and lack of color, is Norman Reedus' character, Sam, at several points throughout the trailer, as we'll see, is also lacking color. He's completely grayed out. So maybe the rain causes you to lose your color for some reason? Almost like sucking the life out of you? I have no idea. We'll find out.
Together.
So we've got indoor, it looks like, on here. In like strange font, but I'm not sure what that says, but it looks like this says indoor to me. 372C. There's some graffiti looking stuff there.
You can help.
Raven. This says Raven. Oh, that's not a, well, it could be graffiti, but it's a spade, looks like, with a 1. Spade with a 1 on it. And this is, I guess, the Raven symbol. What's Raven? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out if we inspect the trailer further.
Let's
Alright.
reconnect.
Got his boots. He's got his package on there. Mr. Delivery Man.
Work is finished. Sam, if we don't all come together again, humanity will not survive.
We don't need a country. Not anymore.
So there you go again. This seems... Is this the rain hitting the bird here? Maybe that's why he has to be fully covered here. So he has his hood up, which seems like not enough to me. I don't know. If I was like worried about the rain making me age, I would probably be wearing something that completely covered me from head to toe.
Will not survive.
We don't need a country.
Is it raining here? It doesn't look like
Not
it is.
anymore.
Oh, it is. Because you can see like rain droplets like popping up on the screen even, I think. I was looking for something that looked like water hitting the ground. But it's kind of hard to see if there's rain. But that's got to be what it is. Timefall, right? Yeah.
We do.
So the bird is aging rapidly there. This is the president. And Sam is talking about making America great again, pretty much. Little on the nose potentially, but it seems like this story is definitely a result of what's happening in America right now, with the strong divide that we're seeing. Trying to reunite the nation is what the game is about. I can't help but think that Hideo Kojima is looking at America and what's going on in this specific country right now.
Alone, we have no future.
Bridget, you're the president of jack shit.
All right, so why does he have handcuffs on there? Was he like released from prison by I don't know, by somebody in order to accomplish a mission? Maybe he's the only one that can do it. Maybe he is the one. I don't know. But it is interesting that he has handcuffs on. Putting on some type of bracelet here. It's got a glow to it. I'm not sure why. There's got to be some importance to that because they made a point to show it, and it's only on the one hand. It's not like something that's on both sides. Is it connected to something? Doesn't seem like it's connected to anything. Now that's weird there, right? So we got his dog tags. Well, they don't really look like dog tags. In a previous trailer, they were dog tags, right? Didn't he have dog tags around his neck in like the very first trailer, the reveal trailer? Right, that's what I was thinking. PVA. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking like an ankle bracelet to track him. Maybe he is a prisoner. He's a criminal that's been released to accomplish something, but he is being tracked because, I don't know, because they don't trust him. Maybe he did something that for that reason they don't trust him, and they're keeping an eye on him. They're tracking him at all points. That's a possibility. I agree. I'm wondering though, like, what's causing it to float here? It almost is like I'm causing it to float. It's almost like he's like controlling it with mind powers, but I doubt it, right? So you can see we have like different outfits, I believe, here, because even though this is covered in snow, so it's hard to tell, but we did see the blue and red banding on the sleeves or the pant leg there originally. So it looks like we might have different costumes we can wear. Although it looks like you have those bands on this. Yeah, it looks like it has the banding on there too. It's just very visible in the snow for some reason. So of course traversal looks to be a massive component. Obviously, Chill, thank you so much for that resub.
What, 3 months already?
3 months. Awesome. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. I'll give you a wheel spin in just a moment. Of course, prize wheel is active, guys. Anything worth $5 or more will get you a spin of the prize wheel and also extends the stream timer. That's a minute added on right there. Thanks to Obviously Chill. All right. Yeah, I know. So there's 2 different forms of traversal that are demonstrated right here, and there might be even more throughout the trail. We'll have to take a look, but we have the ladder, which I'm curious about the ladder. Can like that work anywhere, or is it only at designated points? Because, man, that would be a crazy challenge from a developmental standpoint to make sure this ladder works everywhere, right? Like, is there any indication that this is a spot that you can use it at? Like, it doesn't seem like there's a marker here saying this is where you can use a ladder. But man, that seems like it would be crazy to get right. That would cause a lot of issues, a lot of glitches potentially. This is called a climbing anchor here. So you can rappel down. Very great. The animations there are spectacular when you look at them closely. The way his feet move along the rocks, very realistically. That's really great.
It's all to safeguard the continued independence of Edgenut City. They want the UCA to leave him be.
Who are these assholes again?
Homo Demons. Militant separatist group.
I've heard of them. Bunch of terrorists who go around towns killing people. leaving craters.
So it seems like he caused it to rain there. Maybe he's causing timefall to occur. She seems to be under cover, so she's okay from the rain. She's not going to age, but he shoots up to sort of electrified shot here, and then it starts to rain.
Go around towns killing people.
You have to assume that's timefall. She is under this bridge, so she's okay for now, but maybe he's threatening her. Maybe he's, you know, he's trying to intimidate her, implying that maybe he might pull her out into the rain, which will ultimately cause her to die because she's going to age.
Craters.
Right. Nothing's off limits for them. Not even engineering void outs. They're extremists like the demons everywhere. Plotting in the shadows.
Troy Baker looking pretty creepy. PVA Radio in chat says, do you think the longest cutscene in this game will be over or under 60 minutes? Under. I don't even know if Metal Gear Solid 4 had over 60 minutes. I guess if you count the epilogue at the end, that was over 60 minutes, right? It might have been. But I don't think any of the like mid-act cutscenes or the cutscenes that happened between acts, I don't even think those were 60 minutes in Metal Gear Solid 4. So I don't think he would ever do anything longer than Metal Gear Solid 4. So I think under 60 minutes, without a doubt. I mean, if we're looking at Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, he's gone completely away from that. I was wishing for more cutscenes in Metal Gear Solid 5. Our first look at stealth there. And let's just hope he uses the exact same mechanics as he did in Metal Gear Solid 5, because no complaints there. So these guys have some type of electrified weapon here, electrified staff. Which I would assume is not meant to kill him. Like, if they wanted to kill him, they would probably use guns, right? They would probably use bullets, something that would be fatal. This electrified staff looks to me like it's meant to stun him, shock him, incapacitate him, so that they can capture him. So maybe that's the goal of these people that are tracking him down. I think Konami has a lot to do with the constraints. Now he's untethered. No, I disagree on the cutscene side of it. I don't know. This will have more cutscenes than Metal Gear Solid 5, I'm sure, but I still don't think it's going to be anywhere near what he did with Metal Gear Solid 4. Traversal through the bike looks like it's going to be a lot of fun here.
Good thing it was raining.
See, now, like, these guys are covered from head to toe, pretty much. Those guys know what to do.
Just sense them.
That's why we came prepared.
A bridge baby, huh?
BB.
Feel like shit every time.
Well, you are plugging into the other side.
Alright, so they call him Bridge Baby. BB for short, I believe, is what I saw, because in the special edition, the $200 special edition, they call it the BB Pod. It's like Baby Pod, BB Pod, but it's BB stands for Bridge Baby, so very cute. He's even got his little umbilical cord. So you plug into BB in order to go to the other side, is what they're implying here. Still wearing his bracelet, I see. Looks like Sam can potentially have different haircuts throughout the game too. Either that or he just pulls his hair back, just styles his hair differently. But let's listen to that dialogue one more time here.
BTs.
I can't spot BTs. Just sense them.
I can't spot
That's
BTs.
why we came prepared.
A bridge baby, huh?
Makes me feel like shit every time.
Well, you are plugging into the other side.
Makes me feel like shit every time. It's almost like the Matrix. When they plug in. It's not pleasant when you first do it, maybe. BB looks scared there. Poor little guy. But they also said, I can't see BTs, only sense them. And the person he's talking to, I'm trying to figure out. I don't recognize the voice to like pin it to a character, but says like we're prepared for that. So I'm curious what that means exactly. Let's go to chat here. The baby truly senses the BTs. Yeah, so maybe that's what happens in the next scene where he uses a sort of radar. We'll see in a moment. You also say it's all a very organic HUD-less design. That we don't know about. It's a trailer for the game. They remove the HUD a lot of times in the trailers to make it look more cinematic. So I wouldn't really trust that to mean that there's going to be no HUD or a very clean HUD-less design. I hate the term BB. It's worse than Fleek. I like it. I think it's very cute in a very Kojima way.
Freaks me out too.
Those who stay connected to the past. Alright, so in this scene, he does do something to show where... I think these are the BTs, right? He's showing where they are. So maybe this is through BB. He's using BB to sense the BTs. Which, do we know what that stands for yet? Anybody in the chat, do you know what BT stands for? Beach things. Okay. Yeah, I remember him talking about beach things. I didn't realize that was BTs was short for that. That makes sense. So that was, I think, a small little clip there of what the boss was going to be in this scene. If you guys look at the Japanese footage, there's actually a little bit extra in that, and you can see this boss battle. But if you pause it at just the right time here, there it is. This, it looks like it almost has a fin on it, which goes with the whole beach things vibe. But this, I believe, does become the boss, this big tentacle boss that you fight in this scene. So this is the other side, I believe. And I don't know if this goes back to the past. Maybe this is what separated the nation, war. It seems like that's probably what it is. So maybe going to the other side is going to the past, because there was a little subtitle there or caption that said about being connected to the past. That's maybe what we're looking at here. Those who cannot break the connection, does that refer to Cliff's, Mads Mikkelsen's character? This is him going to the other side, I assume. Let's pause on that for a second there. Let's go to that gun combat. So you got assault rifle. So this is the HUD. We were talking about a HUD-less design. So we actually do see a little bit of HUD on screen here, and it is very minimalistic. We really just have the ammo count, what's left in your clip here. So otherwise, there's nothing on screen. It does look and feel very Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain to me, though. And again, it looks like that's Mads here. We've got the baby dolls, similar to that one Game Awards trailer with Guillermo del Toro being revealed, with the baby doll floating down the river. This is on the other side in this war scenario. Why are there all these baby dolls around? It seems like that's definitely something that is a recurring theme / symbology in this game. We got Nicholas Winding Refn, the director of many good films and some not so good films. But if we look at it here, he's also wearing the bracelet. So maybe the bracelet isn't so much a tracking device. Maybe it's related to technology that's used in the game. Because this guy seems to be using it here. This character. I think this is Heartman, if I remember right. In this scene, we can see this is the first glimpse of Sam when he is grayed out, which again could be related to the rain or it could be related to something else. Because I thought that the rain, timefall, ages you. This is not Sam being aged. This is just him having total lack of color. It's the same thing you use to get the ladder. So yeah, it seems to be technology related to gameplay mechanics, not a story device, from what we can tell. Now that is Sam's wife, correct? Amelie, who I believe is dead. It seems like she's dead, but he's still seeing her. I don't know. That's the vibe that I'm getting. I'm getting the vibe that his wife Amelie is dead or gone or something, but he still has some connection to her in some way and is able to talk with her throughout the game, or maybe it's simply a figment of his imagination. I have no idea. This scene here, we see Sam looking over a body about to be cremated. From what we can tell, he's also got, it looks like blood on his shoes. This is Mama there. Oh, that looked like it was maybe immediately following the scene where she was talking or engaging with the BT. Let's rewind here for a sec. I think it was right after this. There, so she seems to be engaging with a BT here, but she doesn't seem scared. She seems to be, like, just engaging with it. But that might lead to something bad happening to her, because in the next scene, she is covered by rubble, as we see here. I really thought this was Stephanie, I don't know if it's Houston or Houston, who played Quiet. It actually looked a lot like Quiet here the first time I saw it, and I thought she was in the game. And there were some other gameplay clips we saw in the past where Sam is carrying a person on his back as like cargo, and that looked like Stephanie Houston. So I'm wondering if that was Stephanie Houston or if it actually is Margaret Qualley who's playing Mama. All right, there are those dog tags / USB devices again. So he's using them again here on a control panel. Don't really have any other information to go off there, but it's connecting in some way. But there you go again, her engaging with the BT. Let me just say that looks flat out real there. Like, seriously. Does it get any more real looking? That's, like, unbelievable. That looks so damn good. What I especially love about the scene is the little touch, this little detail with his lip, how it kind of, like, goes in like this. Like, watch his lips here. It's pretty amazing. She has the handcuffs, too. That's a good point, Agent Vincent. She also has the handcuffs. So I wonder if Sam knows her through whatever imprisonment they might have been in. Watch his lips. I love that. Oh, my God, so good. Special appearance, special appearance. Everybody looks amazing. So we got some type of tentacle beast here. Is this the beast that we saw in the one trailer where the man ages and then is rising up, you know, lift like gravity ceases and he rises up towards it, and you see the giant monster with all the hands? Is that potentially what this is? Because we see this thing moving and then right after that there's like a foot that comes down. I don't know. Maybe that's the monster, that huge gigantic beast. And this is what I was talking about. Here we see
And finish what Emily started.
finish what Amelie started. Seems like she's gone.
Isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope.
So trying to get rid of the BTs. An area is completely grayed out. So maybe he's about to reset. Maybe he's about to kill himself and reset, go back and start over. Hideo Kojima talked about how death in this game is not a game over, but it does have ramifications on the world. And supposedly it's asynchronous gameplay where we're all working together to accomplish a goal, and you can leave packages and things of that nature for other people to find. So there is some type of connection with other players. The rope, maybe, that Hideo Kojima can often symbolize or thematically bring up in this in his interviews. So killing yourself, what does that cause to happen in the game? Does it cause you to go back to a respawn point? Does it cause you to go to the other side? Does BB then like grow up to become you? I don't know. What is BB, and does that relate potentially to when you kill yourself and come back? I don't know. I don't know if we have any information on that yet. It is like Journey in that it's asynchronous in a way. Although I don't know if I would call Journey asynchronous.
I've come to understand the truth of the death.
More like Dark Souls, exactly, King Kurt. Dark Souls is more the asynchronous, where you like leave behind things.
When you can't shake hands. Fortunately, I've got a good connection to the other side.
So that's Higgs talking there, saying he's got a good connection to the other side. Just like the Game Awards trailer, his soldiers are skeletons, which is, for one thing, really badass looking. With red eyes, so not sure what that's all about. But in order for him to light that, I have to assume it's oil.
An end to war and suffering.
Hey, Midnight Shadow Blues, thank you so much for the resub.
Do it again.
Humans
Damn that long huh, still not the 5 years though, but I have birthed a baby with this place now, haha.
Nice job, man.
And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, that's what we need right now. Not to stand apart, but to come together.
I'll show you the real thing soon. I promise. The whole wide world will be yours to explore. You'll be able to go wherever you want. Even the moon.
So that's what makes me think that Mads is not necessarily good or bad, but he wants to release this baby, is what I feel like to me. Like, this baby is trapped, right? It's a tool that's being used to fight the BTs, a tool that's being used to go to the other side, and maybe it's like perpetually stuck in this preemie state as a result of that. It can't grow up, it can't escape, it can't be freed to live its life. Maybe Cliff is obsessed with releasing BB from his prison. And does that make him good or bad? I don't know yet, but that's what it feels like to me, that he wants to give this thing a life.
The whole wide world will be yours to explore. You'll be able to go wherever you want. Even the moon.
The damn good trailer, man. The damn good trailer right there. All right. Any other comments in the chat? My prediction, this is Sam. I agree, Vince. I think it kind of even looks like Sam in a weird way. Is that dumb to say? I don't know why, but I look at that baby and I see Norman Reedus. But maybe that's just my mind trying to connect it, like wanting to connect it. That might be us trying to force this connection. But I agree that, yeah, the heart there, you can see the heart. The one bubble is a heart. I think that the game does have a very positive message that it's trying to put forward. That's what I expect. This is about reuniting a nation, coming together, forming bonds, forming ropes, whatever you want to call it. And I think it is in response to what's happening in America right now with the strong divide that we're seeing. So I think Hideo Kojima is trying to have social commentary on that. And I hope he has something interesting to say, and something that's not trite and cliche. I hope he's able to put that in this game. But even with the heart there, love, it just seems like there's a positive message surrounding all of this. BT stands for beach things, yes. That is right. Vince said that in chat, and that has to be right. I don't remember them ever saying that beach things means BTs, but I know that they've talked about beach things and like very recently, and then the most recent information released. So it has to mean BTs. But yeah, I think this baby is Sam. I agree with you, Vince. That is my prediction as well.
Even the moon.
All right, there you have it. Death Stranding. I'm gonna put this on YouTube and as well as a sort of analysis, even though I didn't have too much interesting to say. Hope you guys still enjoyed it here at youtube.com/TheLevelUpNetwork. If you did, hit that like button. If you disliked it, you can hit that dislike button, but most importantly, hit that subscribe button here at youtube.com/TheLevelUpNetwork. Turn on the bell. Make sure you get notifications whenever I upload new videos. And I'm talking about this on Twitch right now with the viewers. If you want to join the next live reaction or whatever else I'm doing on Twitch, go to twitch.tv/TheLevelUpShow. Hit that follow button, turn on notifications, make sure you get alerts whenever I go live, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, take care, and as always, don't forget to level up.